He hasn't said I love you yet. He hasn't introduced you as his girlfriend yet. But something feels different. And today I'll be discussing that something, what that something actually means. Because when a man is genuinely in for a long time, he doesn't really use words, he uses actions and behaviors. And once you know what to look out for as a woman, you can't unsee it. Now, the first thing to look out for is that he remembers the small things, not your birthday, because anyone can remember your birthday, not your birthday, but those small things like you hate the sound of chewing. He remembers that you had a boring Tuesday last week. He remembers that your mom or your dad hardly calls you. You know, those small things. He remembers all of those things. And a man who is just passing doesn't log in information like that. Do you understand? He doesn't log in information like that because it takes up mental space. And people only save mental space for what they really care about. And the second thing is that he brings you into his boring life, not the highlight reels, the actual boring Tuesday. He brings you into his life. He calls you when he's going to the grocery and asks you if you need something, if you need to get something for you. Not because not because someone or he's trying to please someone or he's trying to please you. He's doing it because you are now in his life and you are the person he calls now. Do you understand? So he does all these things. He brings you into his life. He calls you when he's returning back from work. He calls you to know how you're doing. He calls you every single time just to check out on you and know how you're actually doing. He's not doing these things to impress you or impress anyone. He does it because he's committed to you and he's in for a long time. Another thing to look out for is that he gets uncomfortable for you. He follows you to a friend's birthday, even though he doesn't know who is celebrating the birthday. He sits with you through a movie that you picked, even though it's not really his thing. You know, he meets your family even when he doesn't feel ready, when he's not yet ready to meet them. Men who are not serious protect their comfort above yours. A man who keeps showing up in a situation that cost him something is not that's not politeness. That's an intention. It means he has a good intention towards you. And another thing to look out for is that he argues with you. Yeah, I know this one will surprise a lot of people. A man who doesn't care will just agree with anything you say. Do you understand? He won't spend his energy arguing with you. He'll just agree with anything you say, or he'll just keep quiet, or he'll just go with it. Do you understand? When a man pushes back, gets into it with you, it means he has a good intention because he wouldn't just sit there and watch you do things that will cost you your life, your peace, or your health. Because he argues it out with you, argue with you in a positive term, not really, not in a negative term. He argues with you over things that he knows will be of detriment to your life, to your health, and to your future. So when he argues positively this way, just know that this man is in for a long time. He thinks about your future without being asked. He runs a mental calendar that includes you. Not we'll see how it goes, or not we'll see if this will work out, or let's see how this goes. Do you understand? He tells you that we are going for a couple treats next summer. You know, whatever he does that have to do with his future, he makes sure he includes you. He makes sure he talks about your well-being, your future being, your future well-being. He talks about what you could achieve in the next 5 years. You know, he sees the future with you. He includes you in his plans. He includes you in whatever he's doing. He already figured everything out in his mind, and he makes sure you are in the picture. He makes sure you're always there. He's always referencing the future, and whenever he's referencing the future, you are in it. You get so these things should give you a signal that this man is in for a long time with you. He's always consistent, even when it feels inconvenient for him. He's consistent when he's in a good mood, when he's in a good mood, and when he's also not in a good mood. When he's so much overwhelmed, he's always consistent. He calls you back, he texts you back, he checks up on you to know if you're okay. Do you get? So these things are showing consistency, um, when it's not comfortable for you, shows that you're in for a long time with this person. Someone who is not in with you for a long time wouldn't even care. He might decide not to answer your call, or he might decide not to return your text after a very long time. He might decide to return it whenever he feels like. All of these things I listed are dramatic, and there's no grand gestures to this list. Long-term interest doesn't really announce itself. It just keeps showing up. It just keeps showing you that I am in for a long time with you. So if you found this useful, you can share it with someone you feel is still figuring out where they stand in the relationship. And you can also drop in the comments what you saw or noticed in the person you were dating that made you feel or think that they were serious with you, or they were in for a long time.